Hey everyone, there's Sunlock24, and today I'm uploading two videos because there might not be a video tomorrow, so just keep that in mind. And there might be, I don't know yet, it just depends on how my schedule goes. And the video that I have for you today is going to be my thoughts on the Kidmodo Dragon card, because I did say that I was going to upload it. I think it was yesterday or the day before that. But anyways, here it is, and this is the deck that I've been toying around with and I've been messing with. And I think the deck overall, I think it's a decent deck that you can make out of it. Kidmodo Dragon in itself, it only tutors what I'd like to call it just like a beatdown deck. And beatdown decks, they're not I'm gonna say they're not as good as they were like when the game began and everything. You need a little bit more than beatdown to be able to win games and win them consistently. Let me go through the deck list, and then I'll go into why I'm playing it and how it works and everything. So, two Tyrant dragons. I didn't have space for a third, and I don't even have a third one. I just have two. I don't think I would play a third one even if I had it. Three Vanguard of the Dragons. Two Red-Eyes Wyvern. Two Dust Knights. Three Kidmodo Dragons. Three Red-Eyes Black Dragon, two Storm, and three Wild Tornadoes. So basically what you want to do is you want to set the Dust Knight in your first turn, or if you have the Dust Knight, set it. If not, you set a Kidmodo Dragon. And a lot of times you want to start with a high level monster, and that's why I'm running 5. I was running 4 before, and I've never had a high level monster, so Kidmodo Dragon's effect really never activated. And the thing with the deck is that it does use up a lot of cards, and you end up going like negative every now and then. And most of the time, the Dust Knight really doesn't do anything other than just defend and set the Kidmodo Dragon. Its attack isn't that great, and then Vanguard of the Dragon also makes it to where you go negative. You get a little bit of an attack boost, but it's not that great, to be honest. So that attack boost, I think it's not gonna do you any good if you're going negative in cards. And I think that's the whole thing with the Dragon deck, that it doesn't really do much of anything other than be a beatdown deck. Now, this deck suffers a lot from from a lot of things, in particular. And the reason I went with the Red Eyes engine is because the Wyverns being there, and if it's in the graveyard, if you ditch because you can ditch with you can activate Vanguard's effect, ditch the Red Eyes, and then if you already have a Wyvern, or if you can ditch both of them and then special summon the Red Eyes back. That's a little nice interaction that those two cards have. But overall, it just gives you another 24 beat stick that it can get destroyed during the next phase, because you can't attack that same turn that you activate the Kidmodo Dragon, or if you've already summoned something else. So overall, I'm gonna say that the deck is it's decent. And if you go, or if you summon, or if your opponent summons anything bigger than 29, you can't get over it that much if you don't have a Wild Tornado, because the Wild Tornadoes are your outs to anything bigger, and they're your outs to a lot of things. And I was running 3 Storms to begin with, and then I opted out to take one of them for the Red-Eyes Black Dragon. But the deck, like I said, you can use this deck to maybe go into, I'm gonna say gold 3. It's not gonna be a really competitive deck, and I'll show you why here in a bit, because it loses to Taya really bad. You can sometimes try to do damage and out damage her, but most of the time she's gonna win. Let's do which one was? Well, let's start with Taya first. And you'll see that she's just able to burn you. And I did had like enough damage, but I just couldn't finish her off. And I think what I should have done is I should have waited for one turn to go ahead and go off. But I knew I was playing against Taya. I haven't seen many I guess decks that are playing Master restricting Taya, and this Taya is, and that kind of caught me off guard. Because I wasn't thinking about getting a Master Restrict on one of my monsters, and that's why I went ahead and summoned everything. So there you see the little interaction with the Kidmodo Dragon. Since it was my turn, there was no point in I wasn't going to be able to attack anyway, so I went ahead and activated it. So sent Kidmodo to the graveyard with Vanguard's effect. Kidmodo activates, summoned the Red-Eyes, and then next turn summon Red-Eyes Wyvern. So I do 23 damage, and I was thinking that if I can just do another 23, that would have been game, but she just goes off because she gets 2 additional cards, and then she does another couple of aces. And I think I get this one, but that's kind of my downfall, because then he can activate Destruction Revolution, and she did, or he, or whatever he is, he had twice, and that was just enough for game. So the tail, I'm going to say it's like 50-50, depending on how she draws. And most of the people in the lower ranks, like silver to all the way to gold, a lot of them are running Kaiba, so you're gonna be playing a lot of mirror matches, and I've been playing a lot of mirror matches. And on the mirror match, it just depends on who gets the high attack monster first. And if they're able to summon the Blue-Eyes White Dragon, and you don't have the Storm and the Wild Tornado, you're done for. Alright, so set, he attacks into my Knight. Knight's effect activates, and whenever it activates, it sets Kidmodo Dragon. Kidmodo Dragon activates, and you can summon a high-level dragon from your hand. And in this case, it's a Tyrant Dragon. So summon Vanguard, activate Vanguard's effect, send the Red-Eyes to the graveyard. Tyrant can attack twice, and then Vanguard attacks, and that's the game for him. Okay, let's go to the next one. And that's another set of Kaiba, and I've been playing, like I said, I've been playing a lot of set of Kaibas in this lower ranks. And we did D-ranked a lot playing that Gemini deck, because we did play, or rather I played a lot with it, trying to make it good, but unfortunately it just doesn't work. It just uses up too many cards, and it makes you lose card advantage extremely quick, and that's something that if you lose too much card advantage, you just can't do anything. And I try to drag this this game so where I can try to use some of the cards to show you guys, but this guy wasn't really doing much of anything. So a Storm, and Storm the Wild Tornado destroyed his what was it? It was cloning, I think, and attacked his token. Got another Dust Knight, and I think I should have activated the Dust Knight's effect, but I was just trying to drag the game on and on to try to see how all the little combos that this deck could do. So I activated the Vanguard's effect, ditched the Red-Eyes. So I do have a Red-Eyes and a Wyvern now in the graveyard, so that's good that I can activate, I think. But I wasn't trying to summon it, I was just trying to attack, because I thought he probably had another, what was it, the Wizard, something like that. I don't know. It just bounces your card back. So he's just playing defense, and he really doesn't have anything. So I activated Wyvern to get Red-Eyes back. And I think Wyvern is the only reason that I'm playing Red-Eyes instead of Blue-Eyes. Otherwise, if you want to play Blue-Eyes, just take out the Wyverns and put the Blue-Eyes instead of Red-Eyes, and then do Kaibas or Kaibamans instead, and you should be fine. Alright, the next ones I don't think I'm going to show you, because I think one of them just gives up. And the other one, that's not very interesting. Let me see where I'm at. So I think this is going to be the last one that I'm going to show you. That way it's right about like 9 minutes to 10 minutes. Because like I said, they're not very interesting at all. But overall, in my opinion, Kidmodo Dragon just tutors a beatdown deck, and it's basically a Kaibaman deck. And you really can't do anything else other than the beatdown on your opponent. And if your opponent has a bigger beat stick, you can't do anything else. So there, I sent a Kidmodo Dragon, but since I've already attacked, I can't activate the effect. And I don't know why it said failed, or I don't know if it was a failed connection on his part, but it gave me the win, so I don't know. The other one was very uninteresting too. I think it was another one of those things, or no, actually, I'm not sure because he summons a Blue Eyes, and you'll see what I'm talking about with this deck. If your opponent summons a bigger beat stick, you can't do anything else. And then I completely misread his card also, so that's another thing. And my hand isn't that great to start with either, so I summon the Dust Knight so I can say Kidmodo Dragon and then summon the Red-Eyes whenever he attacks it. Dust Knight, send the Kidmodo, activate Kidmodo's effect, summon Red-Eyes. And here I could have used the Kidmodo's effect again if I decided not to attack, but I kind of got greedy and attacked anyways, which I shouldn't have attacked, and then I misread the mirror wall. I didn't think he had it. That's the only reason I attacked. So he activates Shards of Greed, Kyberman's effect, gets the Blue Eyes. He summons the Blue Eyes, and then after he summons the Blue Eyes, there's really nothing else that this deck can do. As it stands, unless it's your turn and you have a storm and a wild tornado, but most of the time you don't. And then he activates Ryukyu, and that was it. But I think that was my fault for attacking into the defense and then attacking into a mirror wall. But overall, like I said, deck it's a decent. You can use it as a fun deck in those lower ranks. But that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for today. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down there in the comment section below. If you are enjoying my videos, I do highly suggest that you do subscribe. And if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you didn't like the video, go ahead and leave a dislike and let me know why it is that you disliked it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, or not tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. I might see you tomorrow. I don't know yet. It just depends on how my schedule is. I guess I'll see you next time.